This one, honestly, like, it needs no big introduction. It's Wrexham versus Cardiff. It's North versus South. It's two Welsh clubs, two fan bases who live and breathe their football. It's a cup tie that's got absolutely everything. You've got a Championship side at home to a League One side, a packed Racecourse ground, a bouncing atmosphere, the bragging rights on the line. It's going to be a proper good old-fashioned cup tie, you would think. But let's set the scene. Wrexham are flying high right now, back in the Championship, proving that they belong there. They've come a long way since those National League days, and the Hollywood story is, of course, a storied history and something about investment and structure and the results on the pitch. Cardiff, meanwhile, are rebuilding after the disastrous relegation to League One that hurt, but under Brian Barry Murphy, they've gone younger, hungrier, and they're trying to create something more sustainable, but also something different. It's not perfect yet. The football is evolving and changing all the time. So for Cardiff fans, this isn't just about progression. This is about a statement match versus a Welsh rival. Beat Wrexham and you remind everyone who you are, that you are the capital club in Wales and that the Bluebirds still set the standard. If you're Wrexham, you're looking to make a point that you belong to be in the Championship and to be where you are and be one of Wales's leading clubs. When we look at the form, Cardiff's season so far has been mixed, but trending upwards, I think it's fair to say. They've scored just over 20 goals in 13 games. That's what stood out. What's really stood out is the young players, of course. There's so many who have stepped up. Yusuf Salic is leading the scoring charts with 4, but Ruben Colwell, wearing that number 10 shirt, has been the main creative spark with 3 assists and a bunch of chances created. However, he's had a little bit of a dip in form most recently. BBM's side still looking for that cutting edge. They're still looking to hit sort of 4th, 5th gear, but that shape you can see is coming. Ball dominant, possession very, very comfortable, structured, high pressing, with a few better patterns in the attacking areas and rotations. I think that they will begin to take shape more. Alex Robertson's return to fitness is big. Will he be able to play 2 games so close together? I guess that remains to be seen. As for Wrexham, they're adapting to life in the Championship, of course. They're not blowing teams away, but they are competing. They're streetwise, they're physical, and they're direct. They're very efficient at what they do. They've tightened up at the back. They've got some genuine pace in the transitions. But without Paul Mullen, who was going to get the goals? Well, Kiefer Moore, Nathan Broadhead, and Sam Smith have done a pretty good job, supported by the midfielders. Both sides are in decent nick, although in the form book, I have Wrexham slightly ahead. But it's a derby. The form goes out the window. Tactically fascinating, of course. Brian Barry Murphy's will want to control possession, press high, and build patiently from the back. I believe that Wrexham will be a little bit more direct and look to play off their striker, whether that be Kiefer Moore or Nathan Broadhead, Sam Smith, etc. They'll look to build and play off them with their 3 at the back system. It's fascinating. It's intriguing. It's going to be an incredible atmosphere. What do I think the score will be? Well, we both know, or we all know, should I say. I very rarely predict against Cardiff. Why would I? I'm a Cardiff fan. I predicted a draw at the weekend against my better nature. I'm not going to change what I do anymore. I'm going to go with my heart. And I'm going to say, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I'm going to go with 3-2 to Cardiff City. But let me know what you think in the comments. How do you think the game is going to go? Do you think Cardiff will struggle with the Wrexham's physicality, with the likes of Kiefer Moore if they play? And do you hope that both teams don't make too many changes? I would love to see both teams go all out, full strength sides, and actually give it a good go. Because at the end of the day, there's a quarter-final spot for the winner. And that's what it's all about. Cup runs, memories, safe journey to the fans. And I'll see you after the game.